Hi, it's Hope, and this is going to be the mid-year book freakout tag. Do not mind the noise. It is literally so hot in my room. I need my fan on. But I have the list of questions, and then I have my answers. A lot of these I have multiple books for because I can't pick, but if I look over there, it's because I have the questions over there. And I'm not going to really do much explaining about these books. But I will have all the books linked down below, so if any of the covers or titles or anything like that seem interesting, you can just go down there and click the link. For best book you've read so far in 2020, I have 4 answers. First is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This would not be my video if I didn't mention Cassandra Clare, but this is definitely one of them. I Wish You All the Best by Maas and Deaver. The Frost Eater by Beth Anderson. And Felix Ever After by Kacen Callender. Those are probably like the 4 books that I've loved the most, besides one that I'm going to mention in a second, which is best sequel you've read so far in 2020, and that first one would have to be A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I loved this so much. And The Vine Eater by Beth Anderson, which is the sequel to The Frost Eater. Question number 3. New release you haven't read yet but you want to, and though I have 2 for this, and that would probably have to be Camp by L.C. Rosen and The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year, I have 3, which is Queen of Volts by Amanda Foody, The Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare, and How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. Biggest disappointment would have to be The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I DNF'd this book. I do not understand the hype of it. I just didn't like it. So that's why it's a disappointment, because there was so much hype over it, but I ended up not liking it at all. Next, we have biggest surprise, and that would have to be The Frost Eater by Beth Anderson. This I originally got as an ARC off of just a random ARC thing on Facebook, and I wasn't expecting to love it as much, but this blew me away. It automatically went to one of my favorite books of all time. If you want to see that video of what all books are my favorite all time, I will leave it in the iCard. I think it's on this side, but it might be on this side. I'm going to go with this side. But yeah. For newest favorite new author, debut or new to you, would be Sarah J. Maas. I have also read the Throne of Glass series and House of Earth and Blood, but these are just the ones that I own right now, and I read all of those books within 5 months. I love all of her books. I'm so excited for the 4th book in the Court of Thorn Roses series, which we just got the title today, which is A Court of Silver Flames, and I am so fucking excited for that. Can January come right now so that I can read it? Next, for the next 2 questions, I'm going to kind of combine them together because they have the same answers, which are newest fictional crush and newest favorite character. And this is going to be a long ass list because I've read a lot of books. So first I have to mention Aelin and Rowan from Throne of Glass. I absolutely love them to bits and pieces, and would also have to be just the entire inner circle from A Court of Mist and Fury. So that is Rhysand, Mor, Amren, Cassian, Azriel, and Feyre. I love all of them. Also from Chain of Gold, I'd have to say Cordelia and Lucy, as well as the Merry Thieves, which is James, Matthew, Thomas and Christopher. I love them so much. And then I'd also have to say Jude and Carden from The Cruel Prince. I love them so much. See what I mean? Why there's a bunch of people. There's so many that I've probably even had a few characters just slip over my mind. A book that makes you cry, Far from the Tree by Robin Benway. I cried, I think, like 11 or 12 times while reading this book. And it's like a pretty short book. It's only like not even like 350 pages or so. So yeah, this made me cry. A book that made you happy would have to be the Heartstopper graphic novels by Alice Oseman. I read these and my heart was just so happy. I was so like giddy and joyful. So I'd have to say that. The most beautiful book you have bought so far or received, The Frost Eater by Carol Beth Anderson. This is just gorgeous, as well as The Vine Eater, which I'm going to hopefully get a copy of that soon. The Cerulean by Amy Ewing? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is just so gorgeous in my opinion. Bone Crier's Mean by Catherine Purdy. I love this artwork. This artwork is by Charlie Bowater, and I love her drawings. And then Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. Just, if you do not think this is beautiful, just, oh my gosh. And then, final question, what books do you want to read by the end of the year? Camp by Elsie Rosen, A Ballad of Songbird and Snakes, and just the entire Shatter Me series. Like, I'm reading this book in July, so I'm technically going to be reading them by the end of the year, but yeah. So that was the mid-year book freakout tag. I wanted this to be quick and all that. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye!